Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today I'm filming a video I'm almost a bit scared to film, which is the video where I pick out the series I'm going to finish the next year, aka 2025. And I pick out these randomly because I have like the list-ish of all the series I am in the middle of. And then I pick them up randomly because or else I would just never finish literally any of them, because I would just procrastinate them until the end of time. I just literally spent, I'm not even joking, like 2 hours updating my lists because I hadn't done that in a while, especially after I read all the books for Fairy Loot, because there was a lot of beginning of series. In theory, I never DNF series, but I have noticed there's a lot of them I'm not really interested in continuing. So because of that, I put them like on a different list. So it's not like I've forgotten them, but like they are not gonna be my main focus. I do have this like inner wish to get my TBR down to 0. So because of that, I really hope to finish a lot of series that I own the next ones off, and then either on haul or like borrow the next one at the library, etc. if like I'm not enjoying them, etc. There's of course many series I'm super high for, so I also hope to get some of those. But granted, I am in the middle of, I'm gonna check my lists. The series I'm in the middle of that I own the next book of is 108, and I think we're gonna pick out like 6, maybe 7, depending on like how long the series are. And then not owned, we have on that list 98. Granted, some of those cross over because I do put on the not owned, I put the next one in series that I don't own, so that I would have like an inkling of how many there are. Granted, I'm gonna change that list later to be like actually not books I own any of, but that will be for a later time. And then I have a list of the next books and series that are not released yet, so I can't really do much about that. So yeah, I literally have 4 different series lists. That is great. But the reason for the not own one is because, you know, I read the first book, I own that, and then the next one has come out, but I haven't bought it yet, so I don't want to forget about it and not read it just because I haven't bought it yet, or I might not want to buy it after all, you know what I mean? But I still might want to just read a sequel. I'm trying to explain. Either way, I do think we just should pick out from the 108 at least first, and then we will see. If you wonder how I did in my last year's video, of the things I picked out there, I completed everything but 2. Wait, I'm gonna check my journal. I wrote them all down. So last year's video we had Deathlands, completed that. Broken Empire, finished that, and Red Queen's War, as well as Jurassic Park and Song of Ice and Fire. I finished like all the companions, etc. that I wanted for those. Mnus series, which is a Norwegian series, I have read the first and the second and have 3 left. We have 2 days left of the new year. I do not think I will be completing it, but I would definitely read maybe the 3rd book and then the last 2 in like January, so I will complete it, just not within the year. Wolves of Mercy Falls I finished, and the last one that I was picked out was Gossip Girl, but I didn't know what to do with this because while I could borrow it at the library, I kind of had to reread everything, and I only, in theory, had 2 books left of it, and I just didn't want to deal. So I just ended up not reading any of it, so I kind of just decided to maybe not read it now, if ever. So I've completed basically everything except Mino, which was like a long shot anyway, but I feel like I did good. So I'm excited. Random number generator. We are just using Google. So 108, guys. I was on 5 already, but can you focus? Let's go. What does it say? What does it say? 62. It's alphabetical after title. So like 62 is at this one. It's actually kind of perfect because this book is in my on-haul pile because I'm very unsure if I want to keep it. I don't even know if I want to read it, but I should because I owned it for so long. Can I even get it out of there? This is such a book that I own for like years and years, which is kind of... Why not I just DNF things? I have to move other books. My on-haul pile is like right in front of me. And obviously I do finish series outside this, like loads actually. I'm kind of proud of myself, but these are just like to pick out that I should at least finish these so that I get some progress in some of these that I own for apparently 7 years. We got Magonia. And the sequel to Magonia is Airy. I read Magonia many years ago. A part of me feel like I should reread that, and a part of me think like I won't like it. And like it was really like weird writing. It was like a YA fantasy at the time. There's a ship in the sky or something. I even bought like these ugly US paperback because I didn't know better at the time. And then I made sure to get the second one at least matching. I just don't feel like I love the first book. I doubt I would like it more now, honestly. I don't... Where is it? It isn't with the sequel. I assume it's further down in the pile somewhere there. And I just never finished it. It is a duology. I should just read them both. Maybe I will reread the first one. And then I can unhaul them. And I can never think about them again. And that will help my unhaul pile, which also is a side project I want to do within all of these other things. In theory, only one book needs to be read because I did read the first one, but it's been many years. So I need to decide if I want to reread or not. Okay, that was the first one. So let's do the second one. What does it say? I didn't even wait for the focus. Maybe I should have just filmed this, honestly, instead. I don't know what I'm doing. It's so complicated. We have 4. That is very far up. Oh, this was another very easy one. I will get it. We landed on the letter A, right? So we had Arc of a Scythe. So Scythe. I struggle with this word a lot. And obviously I already read the complete trilogy. I remember it quite well. I don't need to reread that. But a short story collection did come out. When was it again? 2022. Oh my god, it's already been that long. I thought it just came out. And I haven't read it yet. So then like I did complete the trilogy and then they always, after I say I completed something gets added to the series, so then I haven't completed it anymore. I did overall enjoy the whole series and the world a lot. Especially the world is something I occasionally think about because I think it's a very fascinating setup for a world, and I like to think about it in general, where people don't die anymore. So I am interested into a short story collection set in it, and I did really want it. Also think they are pretty nice to touch. So yeah, I will complete the series again by reading this, but obviously it was still on my list of series because it is in a series. We got 2 very easy ones. I need like a really long, complicated series. Like last year we got A Song of Ice and Fire. It took me all year to get through them. I kept procrastinating it. Let's see. Hello. There. Oh, we got 32. Let's see. Oh, this is Anna of Ilbrea. I actually own this whole series. It was a gift. So Anna of Ilbrea is a gift from Fiji, and I got the whole series from her. So I actually already read the first one, obviously, since it is a series I needed to start, which was this one. It was a girl who finds out she has power. She has lived her whole life poor, etc. I didn't think it was incredible, but it wasn't terrible either. It was interesting. You want to see what was happening next. Very emotional. So I read the first one. I brought that out by accident. I have the prequel, which is 0, and then 2, 3, and 4. I do believe there might be a 5th book. I will read them and see. Oh my god, the 0 book had the biggest font in the whole world. I don't know when I'm supposed to read this. Large print, indeed. Indeed, large print. And then I will read these. That's a whole series, except the first one I won't read again. It's not that long since I read it. I will read the whole thing, and then I don't know if there's more, but I will check that out, and then I will see if I need to read that as well. Yay. Okay, now we have chosen 3, so let's do 47, which seems to be, oh my god, this is terrible. This is terrible. I want to die. I want to die. I don't even know how to bring down the series for myself. But this was a big goal for me last year, to read as many in this series as possible. And I read 1. I'll be right back. I don't know why I'm so stressed out about it, because the books are very short. But the book that was series were picked out was Hercule Poirot. And I've been this year and last year bought a lot of books in the series with full intention of reading at least 1 a month in 2024. And again, as I said earlier, I read 1 in all of 2024. So that is why I have so many. Granted, I have a lot of the series already, so it's not that much for me to buy. Granted. But I feel did I bring so Miss Marple by accident? I did actually. I started to buy those as well. Miss Marple, go away. You're not in this one. I haven't even started that series yet, so it couldn't be on the list. So will this happen? There's over 40 Hercule Poirot books. I think I read 4. Is it 3? Is it 4? I don't know. I like them a lot, actually. I really, really like the series. They're easy, fun mysteries. I love the character Poirot. And I want to read them, but geez, squeezing them all into years, honestly, shouldn't be that impossible for me, because I almost read 600 books this year, and this is only 40 of them. I should have a rule in between every book I read. I should read a Poirot book, and then I will probably finish them in 2 months, I should do that. Will I do that? I don't know. But now at least my excuse for having bought up these the last 2 years has not gone in waste, so that I didn't need to buy them all within like now. We're not gonna pick more than 6 maybe, because we got a big one. So we're doing 5 now. Oh god, I just spinned it. I just pressed spin and you didn't get to see it's 71. Why do I keep getting shit? I'm sorry. Why do I own so much shit should be the question, actually. I'm joking. We haven't gotten shit. I'm being rude to myself. The Magonia book. Like, why do I still own that? Tell me why. I bought it in 20 billion years ago. Okay. So next one we got is Queen of Ruan, which is like a sibling story. It's 2 sisters. One needs to go to court. Another one goes to like this battleground. And then there's a revolution. And then I was supposed to get book 2 of the Fair Lititions. And I couldn't get a hold of it. So I bought a paperback like last year, I think. And I can't get it out of my shelf. There's only 1 sequel. And I don't even think it is that good. It's like a typical YA fantasy thing. But I have the Fair Edition. And I'm like, do I unhaul that? But I had the paperback does match. But now I will complete the series. So maybe I would feel I could let it go. It's only 1 book. So we got Parole, which was like 40 books. And then we got 3 that's like 1 book each. Except, you got what I meant. Okay, let's do the 6th one. I might do 2 that is like not on list actually. Because I'm feeling like it. What is that? It's 63. Why is everything around 60? Oh! This is also terrible. What is going on? So on the list, I got Mistborn because I still haven't read Lost Battle, which came out last year. And that is because I need to reread Way of Kings. But I'm reading Way of Kings with my friend and we haven't done any progress since February. And then I'm going to reread all of Mistborn Area 2. So like I want to read this, but I don't want to like just read this now before I like read through everything in my reread properly. I am excited for it because I know that a lot of things in here connects with other parts that I'm very excited for. So like it's not a bad thing, but then I really need to hurry with my customary reread, which I should do anyway. So we should see if I actually will finish Mistborn. And in theory, even if I finish this, I haven't even finished the series because obviously there's coming the 3rd Mistborn series. Finish as far as is out also still counts. Like catching up is also good, you know? It is good. So we've done 6 now. I feel like we should do 2 in like the where I don't own something, but I might also own the next one, but not all of the series. Which was, how many was it again? 98. So I'm just gonna change the thing. And let's generate, what does it say? Is that 52? Or is everything around this number? So 52 is, oh, why is everything so poopy? 52 is Mnus Chase. I even own it, so it's on the wrong list. because the reason I didn't take it up to the other list is because I don't know what's going on with me and reading Rick Riordan right now. Because I was supposed to finish it last year. Actually, I was supposed to finish it 3 years ago. But then I said next year, and here we are. So like, I reread all of Percy. I read Heroes of Olympus. I started Trials of Apollo. I read 2 of the Mnus Chase, etc., etc. So like, everything was going fine. And then I haven't read a single Rick Riordan all of 2024, I feel like. So like, I feel like I need to read other things to read the last Mnus Chase, which is why I did it. It was down on the other list, even though I do own the whole series. Can I find it in my shelf? So I read 1 and 2. And I had like this need where like, do I need to read them again? But I don't feel like I want to take the time doing that because I would use so long reading through a lot of things to get to this point. But then I feel like I want to read in publication orders. I also need to read Trials of Apollo to read this. It's a whole thing in my head. And I'm making it complicated for literally no reason at all. Granted, we got Mnus Chase. There's also like companions to like, I feel like to complete. Like I have Hotel Valhalla, Guide to Northwards. Like I have different things I need to reread within the Camp Half-Blood Chronicles. So I really read this and then I may maybe actually focus on finishing Mr. Riordan so that I can actually read a new Percy Jackson book. The 2 new Percy Jackson books I haven't read. This is falling. It's a whole thing and I will fix it. And then because I got this, I kind of now have to. And it's not even, doesn't even fit on this list. So I'm sorry guys. But at least I will get a kick in the ass for the Riordan thing. Can you saying I'm a kaboomer right now? Is that 51? 71. I couldn't see properly. Oh my god. Why am I doing this again? So we got School for Good and Evil. Wait. And I have the 3rd book, which I haven't read. But I don't own the rest of them because there's like 6 or 7, right? So that is why it's on the don't own list. And look, I enjoy them. I think they're fun, good ride. A part of me is like, but are they fun enough to keep? But then I have the first one signed by the author and I met him in person, so I'm like, okay, yes. So then I need to get the rest and keep them. There's no point for me to own the first book in the series if I don't own the rest. I feel like they're fun, okay middle grades with good morals of the story, I guess. So I did like them, I did love them, but I did like the first one a lot. Friendship, focus, etc. And I did like book number 2. So then I just need to get the rest of the series. It's like, it's good to have finished this, you know, to not be on it for 400 years, even though it is now 400 years since I read the second book. This is so thick. It's like 600 pages, man. Okay. So then we have a good pile of books. I feel like this was very chaotic as per usual, because I'm reading so many things and I'm very bad at finishing things, especially since I did like the vlog where I literally started like 60 series in one vlog. And then this is now my focus, which apparently Ruan and Parole was on the list for 2024, which was on 24 and 24 like books I wanted to focus on, and I focused on neither. So this is just like karma coming to get me, to be like, you didn't do what you said you were gonna do the year before, so now you have to in 2025. The others, I feel like, are just good to finish. So I agree, okay? I agree. I just, but it will be fine. So yeah, that is some of the series that I will try my hardest, my bestest to finish. I think the one least likely I will finish is Parole here. I will try my best. And other than that, you should see other videos of me soon of reading plans for the next year. And thank you so much for watching. Leave a nervous face emoji down below if you enjoyed this, and you should see me soon. Bye!